Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football. That means I've got a voice. That means you've got a voice with your comments and questions. And of course, I bring on the best media contributors you're going to find out there, including David Waters from Gators Breakdown. All right, David, let's talk some defense. We expect a certain standard from Florida football. Is there any reason to believe that we're not going to see that type of play this season? And what are you looking out at in regards to what's going to come out of spring practice?
Yeah, Mark, they did fall back a little bit last year and losing so many good, top, DBs year after year, and then losing Alex Anzalone and Jared Davis at linebacker. It was expected they would fall back a little bit last year. Maybe not to the degree that they did, but when you have another year of struggling offense and then offense can't help you out, it was when they weren't as going to be the elite defense that they were, they needed some help from the offense. Again, they didn't get it, so they fell back to earth a little bit. So, but Florida still has a lot of athletes on that side of the ball. They still have two great corners in Christopher Henderson and Marco Wilson, who started as true freshmen last year and will start this year. And those guys really played. They weren't part of the reason why the defense fell off so much last year. You have Chauncey Gardner returning, who's going to be probably stuck in the nickel most of the time to get their best 11 players on the field. You have a true freshman coming in, Amari Burney and Trey Dean, who look to make an impact, and other safeties. Florida's really deep at safety, which is one reason you've seen them. Look, they're going to transition from more of a 4-3 defense to more of a 3-down lineman, whether it be a 3-4 or a 3-3-5. They really like the 3-3-5 right now in spring practice because of the numbers they have in the secondary, and they're kind of short at linebacker. David Reese is the best player there in the middle, over 100 tackles last year. Vashawn Joseph, Colin Johnson really struggled last year, helping him on the outside. So, in this new scheme, if they line up 3-4, those guys it could cater to them a little bit more. Or if they're playing three linebackers, the guys going to have to get better than what they showed last year. But you also, you look at CeCe Jefferson, the senior who decided to come back. One of the few 5-star recruits Jim McElwain brought in. He needed to come back, I think, and it's really going to help him to be in this Todd Grantham attacking style defense. And the player we liken him to, and we hope he can come out to be, is going back to Todd Grantham's years at Georgia and being that Jarvis Jones type of player, that, wreaking havoc, being in the backfield. CeCe Jefferson had 13 tackles for loss last year, so he's near kind of that potential to be that kind of big, gigantic breakout star that the nation's looking at. So, with this Todd Grantham defense and coaching by him, can it just be the type of and style of play that just unleashes a player like CeCe Jefferson to really make a mark in the SEC? So, we'll see. The defense is definitely going to be led by him and Chauncey Gardner as well. It's just I'm really excited to really see what CeCe Jefferson can do in that role, and also this defensive line in general, and the young tackles in Tadero Slayton and Elijah Conliffe, two high-profile recruits that come in last year. Didn't get a lot of playing time last year because Florida had some depth or had some really good starters at defensive tackle, but I think those guys are really going to be asked to make big roles in this new defense.